You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boys fucked up, I had to cuss a motherfucker out. Yeah, I said, top of the morning to you, motherfucker. 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 Yeah. In the morning, when you're yawning, your breath's making me yawning. Left the clock on the fire spot. Yeah, you wanna hear my show? Yeah, you in the bed with a home? Yeah, y'all both don't both. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Willie Hyn's Dumbass Radio Show. Oh, I'm your motherfucking host. I'm your motherfucking host, Willie Hyn. And joining me are none of my co-hosts. So goddamn, we just gonna jump straight into it. Y'all, it's been a wild ass week. The news is crazy. Yeah, I know y'all heard about that Fulton County correctional officer fired. I know y'all heard the Fulton County correctional officer fired for having intimate connections with an inmate. Yeah, let's clap it up. She needed it, she wanted it, and she got it. Now, the video came out, and the video, she was literally sucking the index finger of an inmate. As you can hear him, yeah. And they did this on a contraband cell phone. And
Booty phone.
She got hit with 12 different charges. Now, I don't know all the charges, but yeah, she's now in there. And that was really that was really touching because it didn't have to be, and I don't understand why she felt like she was gonna get away with that on that jail phone because they be confiscating them phones, and that's the first video they saw.
I mean, she was pretty high.
She did look high.
Like
what you think?
Her right mind,
what you think that finger tastes like? Top 3.
You know how when you put money in your mouth when you was a kid?
Old metal, yeah.
Spit it out.
Old copper. Hey. Sonya blood. I love your shirt.
Thank you.
Sonya, you're just in time.
Emma.
You heard about that Fulton County correctional officer who was fired, the woman correctional officer who was fired for having sexual contact with an inmate. Now, the video came out of the contact, and she was sucking this man's index finger.
What?
Yeah.
The hell? I thought you was about to say something.
No, she was sucking the man's finger.
through the jail bars?
No,
No, they were together.
they were in the office setting.
Yeah, they was in the office. She
Oh.
got him up out of there.
He was in the office?
Yeah.
But first of all, let me tell you. Nothing uncommon about that.
Yeah.
You know, the general public may not know that, but they be getting down up in the jail cells.
What that finger tastes like, son?
I don't know nothing about no well.
Well,
I'm gonna stop right there. Y'all gonna stop putting me on the spot like that about my activities.
so you said she's a finger licker.
I mean, you know, a finger or two.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, speaking of jail, speaking of jail, 2 inmates in a Virginia jail used primitively made tools to create a hole in the wall of their cell, and they escaped.
It's giving 1925.
Not primitive.
They escaped. They got up out of there.
They left.
They got out of there, only to be found hours later at an outhouse.
Where do you get this news from, bro?
This is real news. This really happened. This really happened.
What jail or prison was this?
I don't know. It was in Virginia somewhere. What you think they ordered?
I
They
would-
couldn't wait to get their Rudy tooth.
Rudy Tooth fresh and fruity.
They needed that.
But first of all, what were the primitive tools?
I don't know. They like Joy said,
I need to know what can cut cement blocks.
they use
Because the motherfucker
325 ass.
is cement.
It's got meth written on it. Meth. The
Methamphetamines.
strength of meth.
Oh my God.
Did y'all hear Beyonce
Oh.
and Ivy Park parted ways with Adidas? Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about it.
I did not.
Mhm.
Didn't it?
I've
Did
been at her
any of
rock.
y'all own Ivy Park?
Not me.
I don't have any
But I like the way it looks, but I'm not going out of my way to fight people
to get
for
it.
clothing.
So what
That's
was
how I
the
feel about
deal?
shoes too. I don't be going on my way to fight about Jordan.
So what was the deal with her shit? Like her shit wasn't available. Like, cause I know with
It would be
Fenty you could
hard.
just go on there, boom, 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 get your shit.
Them floral
It was
panties.
just hard. I could never find anything I wanted. It was always sold out. And yeah,
I mean, honestly, with Ivy Park, like the thing is, when they make a fresh drop, that's when it's really hard to get like
Right.
the fly shit. Like the shit that you see her in, it's exclusive.
Yeah.
All the
Oh,
rest of the
okay.
shit that's left over, gonna be ugly, and you're not gonna want that. You're not gonna want it.
So that's
Yeah.
that's the case.
But did they didn't say why they parted ways?
Well, they
I
said
think
she
it said
wanna,
something about sales.
yeah, and she wanna hold on to her. Like I guess she wants to fully. I guess
Creative. She wants the full creative direct. She wants to continue to be the full.
the
creative
full on
director.
director, and she
Mm,
can't do that
with Adidas.
with Adidas.
It's
That
always
shit
some
is crazy.
going
The
on
fact
with
that Adidas really had 2 of our biggest stars
Mm-hmm.
of, I mean, our time, Kanye West
Mhm.
and Beyonce, and
dropped the ball.
dropped it with them both of them.
Both of them.
Something's going on. It's a common denominator there.
I mean, but a lot of times when you dealing with artists and clothing brands or even their labels, it's like, I don't know. They a lot of times it because of ego thing. In my opinion, I think it's more to it on the business side for sure. But a lot of times it's ego involved too. Especially we talking about Kanye.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
I feel
No.
like Kanye, he was valid in a lot of his stuff, like
Absolutely though.
with the Adidas in particular.
Mhm.
Like I'm not talking about nothing else he talking about. We just talking about Adidas.
Yeah, I
That nigga
mean,
made them. He made
Big
they
money.
some
big money.
I ain't never been getting none of them Yeezys, but they was buying them motherfuckers.
I had some
I
bootleg
got one
ones.
pair that lemon color, and that's it.
That was it.
I don't be stressing myself by getting out tennis shoes. Like the
Yeah.
sneaker game is so whack now.
Now I will say the boots, they were very comfortable. Like I said, they were knockoffs for me.
Oh, yeah.
They comfortable shoes though.
But they were comfortable. I'm like, if this is what the knockoff feels like, I can only imagine what the real deal feels like.
I mean, that's,
And they lasted for some years.
they did. Did y'all watch Swarm?
No,
Just the scene.
Y'all ain't watch.
I did see that scene.
Man, that shit was weak.
Swarm?
Man.
Where have I been? I don't know nothing about nothing.
When Chloe back lately getting clapped up. on his screen?
See,
No.
that's sad.
That's all people.
That's
I
all
haven't
people talking
seen
about.
anything else. It's just the average. It's like the trailer for the show.
So it's a show.
At this
It's a
point.
show called it's a series on Amazon Prime. It's very it was good. It was very good until the end. I hated the fucking
Well, I
end.
gotta watch it now.
But it's good though.
So they released the whole series at once.
Yeah, on
Have you seen
Amazon
any?
Prime. I saw it.
Hey, Dom, have you seen it?
You didn't see it.
I need to watch it because
I
I
watched
haven't
it.
heard anybody say it was good.
I've heard it was
For real?
good,
You're the
but
first
it was
person
like
I
a
heard
plot
say that
twist.
word.
Like it's a plot twist or
Oh.
something. The way, like you said, the way that it ends, something happened.
They said it has to at least be another season. That's
Yeah.
what I heard.
I've
people
heard
say.
people say it was genius.
It was genius until the end. The
Okay.
end, it was just like,
Okay, I gotta
I was
watch it
like,
now.
bro, what the
I don't know
fuck?
why y'all ended like this.
Yeah, but the first 6 episodes, because it's 7 of them.
Is she in every episode?
Who?
Chloe.
No, see, and that's the genius part about it. I ain't gonna say because I know.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it's genius though how they did. They got everybody talking about that shit, but then the way they flipped it, that's fucking genius. But
I'm gonna tap in.
yeah, man, that shit was good. Shout out to Childish Gambino, Damson.
Okay, so it's his production.
Yeah,
And Damson's in there
Damson
acting?
is in the shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's
Nah,
dope.
I like
It's
me
really-
some Damson.
it's really dope. And then speaking of motherfucking Damson,
Don't you
see stuff?
Don't you ruin this for me.
You didn't watch it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh my god! Oh, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm just gonna. That was the biggest episode. That was,
Yet.
was of any episode they did.
Mm.
That was the motherfucking one.
Mm.
God damn it!
Because I had a client yesterday and she was just like, you ain't see it. She had the same type of
Stay off
reaction.
the internet.
It's already, they ruined it.
They
I
already
mean, because it came out. I'm like,
They already.
I'm gonna have to
telling
watch
you,
the shit
Stay
today.
off the net.
now I'm nervous. I know somebody died.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody
And
pivotal.
it's starting to get around now.
Damn, man.
It's starting to get
I
around.
think I know who it was too.
Who's your guess? I ain't gonna. I ain't
I
gonna have no reaction.
think the baby mama died.
Okay.
You're real good at that. You didn't give me nothing.
Listen, it's an episode.
That's
Motherfucking episode.
how I know you're a good liar, Will. That poker face that this nigga just gave me, he didn't give me not an inkling of a hint. And people are not good at that. Your ass be giving them hell, I know.
Couldn't be. He'll get actor, none of that. Nah, that nigga get lying. That nigga like good and full.
A liar.
Man, look, check this out. Cause we got to talk about this before we go to commercial break. Sonya, the cookout of all cookout of all cookout of all cookout. Coming up. Sonya's annual
Hood Soul Day is coming up April 8th. I need y'all to be in attendance. We having our second annual kickball game, Hood versus Soul. We sponsored by Bame Vodka this year. It's going the fuck
word?
down.
Y'all
You already know. Old school. I bought them out.
Wow.
I bought them out.
Damn, you brought them back.
I bought them back. We nostalgic over here.
That's
Listen,
what's up, man.
Hood Soul's all about nostalgia. Just be a kid again, you know? A
That's
kid that drinks vodka.
So that vodka,
Wait a minute.
that
In a
drink,
European country.
because I'm not a vodka drinker, but that drink was out. Okay, so when we first was on the scene, and we was performing at this place called The Bench. Not The Bitch. The Bench. Because I knew somebody was going to be like, The Bitch?
The bitch.
This place called The Bench.
Yes.
And they didn't have a liquor
A
license.
liquor license.
So this nigga used to post up outside in a van.
Tell them about it.
This nigga used to post outside in the van and serve this shit called Bominade. It was called Bominade.
Because it was Bominade back then, right?
Yeah.
I thought I was tripping.
Yeah,
It's Bominade now.
So now he done get
He's a full liquor company. In liquor
company.
stores.
Yeah, in stores all
100
everywhere.
plus liquor package stores.
Yeah.
Wow.
He is doing it big. That's
Yeah.
why, like, we celebrating this. That's why, just by you saying that made me really feel good because I had just seen him at some nice ass event. His liquor was there.
Getting
I
around.
was like, nigga, I remember when you was in that van.
Yes, humble
Something
beginnings.
out of that cooler.
Humble beginnings.
Oh, some illegal.
You know what? And that was a part of my pitch too. Is like, Bombay came from humble beginnings, just like Hood Soul.
Yeah.
You was there when we started doing this music shit in Atlanta. So why not?
Yeah.
Why not be the official sponsor? You
That's
know?
what's up.
So I'm very happy they jumped on board. It's gonna be the biggest one this year, y'all. So make sure y'all come. Tickets go on sale. Niggas don't know I'm charging this year, but I'm charging.
Okay.
And tickets go on sale tonight.
Okay. I didn't even know that.
Nobody knew.
Okay.
But we got some exclusive merch that come with the tickets and shit, so it's gonna be lit.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, y'all. We're gonna get to commercial break, and when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we have the beautiful, the talented Miss Joy. She's coming to talk to us at the Black Table about everything she got going on and telling us everything about her and all that good shit, the music and everything. So we're gonna be right back after this commercial break. This is on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. You the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience, that's okay. You don't live in Georgia, that's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last, the slots are filling fast.
gentlemen, Willie Hyn Dumbass Radio Show is here. We ready, we live. Right here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta. Yeah, each and every Friday at 11 a.m. Listen, artists, creators, entrepreneurs, business owners, whatever you do. You want to publicize the brand? You want to get yourself out there some more? Holla at us. Willie Hyn Dumbass Radio Show. We got you. We don't know all y'all. We know the artists that we want to talk to, but we don't know everybody. We don't know all the creators. So if y'all want us on when y'all want to be on, y'all got a certain time y'all want to do it. You want all your songs played and an interview that day? Hit us up. Let us know. Let's talk. We got you. Thank y'all so much, man. And don't forget, Willie Hyn Dumbass Radio Show is here each and every Friday at 11 a.m. right here on Hits 92.3, the definition of internet radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Willie Hyn Dumbass Radio Show. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome back, y'all. Shit, we finna get right into this interview. You know what I'm saying? We see, and this is what's dope about this shit. I don't be bringing in no bullshit.
Never.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
was gonna say it.
I don't be bringing in no bullshit. I be striking gold every week.
Every
week we bring in some quality, just creativity. Motherfuckers who care still. Cause there's a lot of people that don't
give a
and
fuck.
just begin away. Like that song I heard the other day. Talking about some Pound Town. Take me to Pound Town.
What?
My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. I said, y'all got
That's the artist name?
yeah. And she just getting co-signed by everybody in the game.
Is she from New Orleans?
No,
Oh,
That sound like
Atlanta.
that sound like some New Orleans shit.
This is nobody give a fuck no
That same
more.
girl who was in that video with Summer Walker when she was pregnant.
Ah, that's her. Okay.
Pound Town sounds like she's been taken down to Pound Town too many times.
She said,
She said it, but I mean, see,
Booty hole brown.
but see, this is why. Right.
she said, my coochie pink, my booty hole.
Please try this song.
We're gonna play it next week.
No, we're here now. Right now.
But that's why I'm happy when we get some talent around this motherfucker and artists who give a damn. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please show your love right now. Make some noise for Jory!
Thank you.
Jory. Jory, I first got to hear you sing. And long live my dog CP.
His birthday just passed.
I know, I just posted
Yeah.
about it. Yeah. And I first got to hear you sing at his passing, at his homegoing. And I heard you sing there and you was dope as fuck. And then I don't know if I just waited late as hell to follow you or what, but even the growth from when I first heard you to where you are now, your growth is fucking crazy. So first of all, I want to applaud you on that because you just, it's like every time I hear you, you just get, just better, doper. So first of all, I want to applaud you for that shit. We gotta clap it up right there for that.
Hey, clap it up for growth.
Thank you.
Your voice is amazing. You sung that fucking song on the Goofy movie song.
Oh, eye to eye.
And I posted that shit, and that shit, that's probably one of my most viral.
Oh,
It
shit.
wasn't even my shit.
That's crazy. I didn't realize it.
I took it off your page and reposted it, and everybody was just boom, boom, boom. It was going everywhere.
shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. I didn't know that.
You, Jory, tell me, like, who are some of your true inspiration? Because I know we were just talking, you saying that you really like, you don't really be all up on like all the new shit.
No.
So who are the artists from the time where you really was like really a fan of the game? Who are like your true inspirations? Like who is your like, who do you try to pattern yourself around if you do try to pattern yourself around?
My first favorite like artist was Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Mhm.
So she was my first, and then like shortly after I fell in love with Whitney Houston.
Okay.
And then once I found out I could sing, I just really started going after all the biggest artists like Aretha, Mariah, Tony,
Oh yeah.
whoever.
Come on.
I used to challenge myself when I was little and I was learning like and trying to develop my voice. I would pick like the hardest song to sing and I would literally listen to it. And if I got to a part I couldn't do, I would just go over and over until I could get it and I could flow from the beginning. It was very meticulous.
Yeah. Okay. So in your so if you had a top three, who is your 1, 2, 3? Who is your one?
Oh, Whitney, my one.
Whitney the one.
Mhm, the GOAT.
She's the one. I would say I'm gonna have to give it to. I don't know. That's really hard.
It's
hard because I know Whitney is my favorite, but like when I think about two, Mariah comes up.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, Mary comes up again, and not just to me, Mary's just like the total package. Like I just
Yeah.
love her. Like
Yeah.
dope music and everything. But it'll probably be like Whitney, Mariah, and then I would say Aretha, just because outside of discography as a vocalist, I really just respect their vocal ability, you
Mhm.
know. So those are my favorite voices.
Okay.
Those are some good choices.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got power, you got soul, you got technique,
Yeah.
and you got swag with
Yeah.
all them choices you said.
It's a tasteful group.
It
That's a
is.
very tasteful
It is.
group.
Oh, I got a shirt that you gonna love.
Oh.
All them people on it.
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah.
I pay attention to how hard you be really grinding out here. Like you be out here, like you be singing,
Mm-hmm.
you be putting in work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand like how hard that is to really, you know what I'm saying, be on that stage like that time in and time out, and just putting in that solid work. So what do you appreciate more, being on stage or recording?
Oh, I love the stage.
The
If I
stage.
could record, I want to do like a live album. Like
Yeah,
That's what
I
I
want to
really
do that too. That's on my list.
Yeah.
That's definitely on my list.
Hell yeah.
to me, the studio, and I don't know if it's just because of the way I came up in the studio. I've been recording since I was like 12.
Mhm.
And when I was first in the game, like I got with this really dope producer who's like Grammy winning now. His name is Chuck Harmony.
Okay.
Chuck was like on my ass. I would be in the studio 12 hours, 7 hours. So like to me, I know how to get in and get out because of that, but in my mind it's like work. I don't know what it is. Like my mama used to be there watching like a hog. I mean, shout out to my mom, but
Yeah.
in my mind it was nothing fun. It was so when I'm in the
Mhm.
studio, we work, but like stage is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ain't gonna lie. Will sent me your page. And I was like, Will, who this woman? And then I went and I did my research. And I was like, oh, Shawty got pipes.
Yeah.
Like, your voice is a powerhouse. And that is like, that's not easy to say about a lot of singers today. So I already knew that you had some real like classic influences as soon as I heard your voice. But it's one question that I always ask all the artists that come up here. It's like, how did you get your musical start?
I found out on accident that I could sing, and it was literally like
See, man.
What?
Yeah,
I be hating it. Oh, it's so bad.
You got some vocals, Will.
right. I found out I was at school, and it's like if my life ever comes a movie, this could be easily shot. But like I was literally sitting by myself during recess, like by a tree, and I'm singing, and this girl
By a tree.
This is definitely a
like,
lifetime.
that's what I'm saying, like it's very, but like this really happened.
Yeah.
And we still cool to this day. She walks by, she's like, "Girl, you can sing." I'm like, "What, really?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Sing it again." Like, she literally starts calling everybody over. And I still remember the song. I'm not gonna say what it is, but like literally everybody started crowding around. Like the whole school, whoever was outside came around. So I went home. I was like, "Yeah, Mom, I'm gonna be a singer." Like up until that point, I had wanted to be a lawyer. Like for some reason, I was always a kid that just knew what she wanted to do. So I was like, lawyer this, lawyer that. I literally went home that day and I was like, "Mom, I think I want to be a singer." And she came to school the next day in Joe Jackson fashion and told my teacher, "Yeah, King wants to sing, so can you please," she let my teacher hear me to see how she felt.
What?
And then my choir teacher just kind of took me under her wing, and my mom just kind of she started making me practice.
That's amazing. So is your mother musically inclined as well?
She can sing, but she is shy as hell. So
she never pursued it.
No, not.
That's such a blessing because honestly, one of the biggest hurdles for artists is their parents don't be supportive of the art.
And my mom and dad my family is the complete opposite. Like my family,
that's so dope.
They told us y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. My mama didn't force us to leave home early. She was like, if you want to stay here to do music for the rest of your life, you can.
That's amazing.
So like even to this day, my mom and my parents, my family, they got my back. Like
that's amazing. That's such a blessing. And another thing, so I'm an artist as well, and I really appreciate artists who have a live band. Yeah. So when I saw the video, especially with the clouds and the stuff, I'm like, oh shit, okay, you creative. Like I love that. A good set design, like putting together a whole feel and mood to your show it's a sign of excellence. So when and that's what I was gonna ask. So what's the name of your band? How did you find your band? How did y'all come together?
It was kind of cultivated over time. So I've been performing live in Atlanta since around 2012, just here and there. I recently became like full-time, musician. But
shout out to that.
Yeah,
that's an accomplishment.
Come on now.
Yes.
And so like over the years I've met and I've worked with some amazing musicians, but like the guys I'm with now, they just like the solid ones who everybody vibes together, and it was a natural occurrence.
Yes.
And sometimes the members change based on availability, but I tend to simply work with like the same 9 musicians, like because I just like I like good vibes on stage. Absolutely. Like, and it's music, it should be fun.
They got to be a family vibe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like I don't work with nobody that I don't care about, that I can't kick it with, like
right.
Because I mean,
it makes a difference.
It does.
Shout out to Southside the Row. I seen him in there.
Oh yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Darnell.
Okay, Stocks. You know what I'm saying?
He got so many names.
He got all the names.
You need to pick a name. People like Stocks. I be like, do you know so? I'm like, well, do you know this?
Right, the same person.
Right.
It be like that though in the industry. People got mad names.
I got one name. My pet peeve. I don't let people call me Love Jory.
See, I'm glad. See, I thought I might have been fucking it up. I thought you might have.
That's your Instagram name.
But if y'all go in there's some person that looks like she lives in Saudi Arabia with Jory on there, and she don't even use it. So please report the page.
So you had to put Love Jory.
Yeah, I had to put something on there. I could have put like at the time when I made my Instagram, I wasn't thinking about branding. I was just like, oh, Love Jory. Like,
yeah.
But yeah.
They'd be like, Love Jory, come in the stage.
Like it kills me.
My name is not Love, guys.
When I get big and famous, they'll remove that page.
Yes. Yeah. Blue check. I'm the original.
You already know it.
That's what's up.
I was gonna ask you, so have you done a lot of, like, do you have a long history of singing backgrounds for different artists? Or you mostly just straight up front?
Most of the time I do front, and I've gotten into background more because I really do appreciate backgrounds. And my first backgrounds was in church. You singing behind me.
Come on, everybody know that. Yeah.
That's where the best ones come from.
Right.
Me too.
I can tell. Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's something that I've like professionally getting paid for. This definitely new territory for me. But I've been loving it and enjoying it, and I've met some really dope women as a result of that. So yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Another question that I like to ask is, what is the biggest stage that you've been on so far?
By myself?
It doesn't have to be by yourself.
Well, I'm trying to think about amount of people. I always think of it like that. It was probably like the Hawks So I did the playoff game, and it was like a sold out game at the
Oh,
Phillips
shit.
Arena. So
Okay.
And then
that
the
was probably-
home team too.
Right,
That's
yeah.
what's up.
So it was that was probably the biggest amount of
That's
people.
lit.
Yeah, mhm.
You did the national anthem?
Mhm.
Yes. Come on.
Mhm.
I always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Whoever it was,
I
hook me up.
want to sing at all the games. I've done the
Yes.
Hawks. I've done what else have I done?
The Falcons.
I want to do the
Them-
Falcons and I want to do the Braves.
Do you
Yes.
want to do the Falcons?
Yes.
Yeah.
She like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about how good they are.
It's an abusive relationship with the
Yeah, yeah.
emotionally abusive.
That's
For sure.
I just saw Cameron Corvette. Y'all know who that is?
That
Yeah.
name sounds so familiar.
I just saw him do
Pink
it for the Atlanta
champagne?
United. Yeah. I just saw him do it for the Atlanta United. That shit was dope.
That's
yeah, I want to do them
lit.
too.
That's a wild ass crowd.
I
Yeah.
haven't gone
They
yet.
crazy.
Yeah, them games be fun.
They crazy. What do Desi Banks be doing up there? I be like, boy, you so out of place up here. But he's like a mascot for them or something.
Yeah, they love that nigga, man. That shit be lit.
That's what's
it's
up.
Fun. It's
They be
fun.
wild.
So Jory, tell me, like, so what do you have coming up? Do we got a single? Do we got an EP? Do we got an album? Do we got any shows? Like, what's up the pipeline? Like, what you got coming?
So, like y'all brought up the clouds thing. So that's like back in December. My homeboy Evening hit me up and he was like, my friend Alfred over the SAP Studios, he's trying to put, he wants to just kind of film different types of content. And I told him about you. And so we came up with the idea to kind of do like, because I've always wanted to go on Tiny Desk, but I'm like, I don't have a lot of music out. So it'll be a minute before that happens. So I was like, I've always been the type of artist where I like to set my own tables. Like even before I got invited to do shows for other people, me and my mom used to put together shows and it would sell out. So I was like, let me just do my own Tiny Desk. If I want to do it, I'm gonna do it the way I want to do
Yes.
it. And so we kind of came up with that idea. And like my band's name is Jory and the Dream. And like when I think about it, and the logo for it will be like just like clouds and like,
Yes.
and I named it the Dream because it's like I've been in this industry a long time. Like, so it's just like, my dream is like my baby. So that's what I wanted the Tiny Desk to feel like.
I
love that.
I love that.
Um,
Hell yeah.
And it looked a lot better than Tiny Desk.
Right.
thank
Being
you.
honest.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even put Tiny Desk on that.
well, I just did it because it's the idea of doing like, a
intimate,
different,
yeah.
an intimate acoustic version of his music. So,
Mhm.
so that's why when I posted, I put the Tiny Desk on it, like the quotation.
Yeah, you have a squad.
Mhm.
You got a team.
I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. I've always been blessed in my career. Like people have always just flocked to me and wanted to help me, and I've been blessed to be just being covered in my career in a certain type of way, and like and I just thank God for it.
Yeah, that's the energy though. Like,
It's
you know what I'm
amazing.
saying? You give off great energy, so
Thank you.
it always gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? In the way it is, in the way that it should.
Right.
So that performance that has something to do with the single that you're gonna drop.
Yes. So it's 4 songs that I'm gonna release, and I'm gonna release.
Oh shit! Okay, we
one-
did an EP.
Yeah. I mean, well, so one of them is already out. Morning
Yeah.
is gonna be the first.
Mhm.
Foolish is already out, but it's like a live version of Foolish. So that'll be the second. I Love You is out, but it's like I Love You Out is more like an urban type of feel. This will be more acoustic version of I Love You.
Got you.
And then the last one will be the new song, and it's called Made to Love You. And it's like it's basically like a wedding song. Like
Mhm.
if you were to hear it, that's what it would be like. Women would want to walk down the aisle to it. And I want to release it like right in time for like, wedding
Wedding
coming up.
season makes sense.
And I do a lot of weddings, so like
I'm finna say, how many in your time? How many weddings do you think you've sung?
Oh, so many. Like
That's
I
dope.
so many, like seriously.
I
And
already
all my
know.
brides are still married to this day. So
That's
what's
dope.
up.
I love that.
well,
Listen.
actually, no, that's a lie. One of them did get divorced. But
Wait. That's it. Wait.
it's just one though. But she good though.
She good.
They good.
She
They
good.
she happy. She thriving.
That's what's up. Well, most of them are still in
Yes.
love. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's dope. I love hearing that, and I love the fact that you was able to come through, bless the black table.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody at home,
let them know where they can, you know what I'm saying, where they can follow you.
You can follow me on Instagram at lovejory, and lovejory.com is also my website, and it has all my links on it to all my social media. I'm on YouTube, Facebook,
Come on.
hell, even SoundCloud. I got
Come
all
on.
that stuff. So
Come on.
I'll
We
be
got
releasing a
unreleased shit
lot
on
of music this
SoundCloud.
year.
Yeah.
Okay.
After Made to Love You drops, I'll be releasing music at least every 2 weeks to a month. So
Okay.
I'm really about to start
Got
pushing
that
out.
catalog.
Yeah, she's gonna be on my soundtrack too to my
Yes.
movie coming out very soon. Well, not very soon, but it's coming
coming.
out. But yeah. So look out for that too. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is Jory. Y'all make some noise for Jory. Now, she got a song. You know what I'm saying? She brought the single. So go ahead and introduce that.
All right, y'all about to hear Foolish by Jory. Let's get to it.
Maybe I'm stupid, maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm all the bad things I think of when I think of me. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm all the bad things I think of when I think of me. What do you say? It can't be easy with me. Every time I try to fight these vibes, they surround me and tell me I'm unworthy. I know for love is pure. How many times do I gotta try for me to be sure that baby I'm stupid, I'm foolish, maybe I'm all the bad things he said about me. Baby I'm stupid, I'm foolish, 'cause I fall for your type every single time.